Before they conceived of archery, before shooting things at people. I mean, I guess it's not something people just innately know how to do. What? He could materialize out of thin air! What if I said no? Excuse me? She's baller, is what she's saying about me. We gotta get our next lesson from this jackass. Oh no! Oh, she straight up tells us that this is when you can do it. Gear sets. Yeah, we're not going to do the next dungeon tonight. It's a bit late. But he sucks. He's an asshole. Can you talk to someone without being a jerk? No. Was that a frown? Bow. Bow. Pompous doofus. That's old Catelyn, the Violator. Hey, PA! How's it going? Nice! I have no idea or even what context for what it might be, but I'll get there someday. Thank you. Hope you have a good night, and thank you for the host. Oh crap! Beans! Is this the end of Archer Catsworth? Oh shit. Where is he? Oh, there he is. These are all together? Oh, this sucks. Oh, yes! Thank you, idiot! A tank. I needed a tank and I got one. Okay, but what if I was just... Oh, he's fine. I was gonna AoE him. I mean, I still might. Uh-oh, more spawn. Woohoo! I did it, stupid. Should you stay or should you go? Hey, Tiger Browse, welcome. Thank you for the follow as well. That wasn't exactly training, it just made you fight. I guess you're pretty good. Yeah! Repelling shot. Oh. New bow. Actually, I guess that's fine, because we're... Yeah. Look at this. It's not... The bow's not as big, but it's slightly fancier. We're both Makode. Which one of us, dingus? Wow. Yeah, tear him a new one.
I lost my son to the calamity.
Oh.
The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Jesus.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer.
It's the elves
The
again.
entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
Are you sure?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten
Hey,
our way of
LMCP,
life.
how's it going?
Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness.
The darkness, you say?
And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Carteneau. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory.
Oh no.
Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds.
Did someone say poached eggs?
To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this
goofballs.
day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Is that a Zula?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to
Sincere.
rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood.
Yeah, Empire sucks.
Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
What you think of the children? Alright, let's wrap it up. Come on. I got 2 more cities to go to.
If you'll permit me, Alfie No. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Dork. Garuda. Ramu. Centuries. That's too long. That, okay, I didn't think about that either. That's fair. A lot of them probably live a long time. No, I fell asleep about halfway through.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well.
Raban!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
Oh, I thought you were speaking of somewhere else. You followed me!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Carteneau, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead.
No!
Look around
Whoa.
you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist
Someone
or
should
royalist,
do something about this.
all must recognize that a divided Uldar
Says-
stands to fall.
This is the face of the royalty.
Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Yeah, for Uldar!
Yeah.
Together we are one.
Was that the Seed Seer? Is she?
Your grace.
Rauban?
Look what she makes me do.
I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Please, we just want healthcare.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
He said the thing. Reborn.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
Fancy meeting you again.
Forsooth. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yes, I kicked his butt. Help them. Well, this is hard. Might as well give up now. She didn't talk much, does she?
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
It's a nice standard. It's got a good boat.
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
And the boat, you see, is a boat.
When the Gallian Empire marched upon
Thanks, Alpha,
Eorzea,
though.
we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Carteneau.
The Knights
That
of the
day,
Barracuda
the
never
world
win the
bore
Hidden
witness
Temple.
to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
Wow, Alpha, what?
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit.
Oh shit, we gotta
Did we
cleanse
not
that.
build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Gallian Empire. Even now, the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck?
Mutiny.
There is but one course left to us.
Mutiny!
One
Wait.
bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men.
Ooh.
To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom.
I wonder if this is the same VA who does
With
my
the guidance of the
Warcraft.
navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Did you say Admiral Melvin?
Oh, where's me cutlass?
It's his first day. He didn't know her name
I'll
yet.
follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Woo, Melvin!
Fancy meeting you again.
Stop following me. Two beast tribes, the Sahagin and the Kobolds. Primal Leviathan. Titan. Ah! So, if we're just going based off threats, Gridania has the Ixal and the Sylphs, which are mostly peaceful. Ul'dah just has the Amalja with Ifrit, I think. I don't remember if they mentioned another one. And then we have two actual big threats here. So it's like 1, 1, and 2, and then they all have the Garleans, of course, and other problems as well. Also, this flag is literally bloody pirates! No, the Ixal aren't peaceful at all. So that's what I'm saying. They have one aggressive tribe and then one that aren't. Ul'dah has one. This has two, though. Ring, 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 ring. How did you know? Are you spying on me? Coincidence, my ears. We're back! A dinosaur story.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None.
What?
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity?
A double calamity?
No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Okay, bye.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
You just gotta punch the world in the face.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve.
And that was the
not only
last
to close
time
up
we
our
ever saw
present
Alizé.
wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Alright, so I'm joining the Maelstrom. The Maelstorm. I like the red outfit. I need a capable new recruit for a job. Something bad's happened. They have good Velcro. We did it! Found the map! Yeah, it's an old event that is not designed very well, unfortunately. At least they lowered the requirements, but still. Oh! A bird! Look at that chunky boy, I want him. Wanna hug him. Wanna hug that bird. You can. It's my first day. Not even. It's like I haven't had training yet. Garland Ironworks. This is a rescue operation. That's me, codename Brittlestar. secret agent. Where did all the Empire guys go? Did they just forget they're supposed to be... Wait, so see, they're right there! What the hell? I thought it was going to be like a surprise, like, oh, they circled around behind us. They just forgot to put him in that scene. There's an onion up there. They were on the ship. They were all out of frame. Like my friends laughing with me just to the left. Castrum Occidens. Wedge. The tiny Bronco. What are you, tiny Bronco? It's very rude of them. Ooh. But we're gonna want the knife back, right? Like a tidal wave! Let's do this. Sup, dorks? An ambush. You were all just looking the other way. Like, what are you expecting? I'm gonna... this fundition here. Evelyth is trying out a new fighting style. They're very bad. You're right. Die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! That's, not what I was expecting. We're just gonna kill this guy first. He's almost dead. Let's use slings. I'm glad I kicked the robot and stopped him from firing. That was enough. Uh-oh. He's doing it again. Oh. Oh! Oh, I thought he was just... I thought the battle was over. I thought he was running away. He got me. He tricked me. No, you! What is... Is it the pilot's first day riding one of these things? Are these autonomous? I guess so. There's not enough room for a pilot. I think they programmed this one wrong as a joke. Biggs! Oh, Biggs and Wedge. That was a close one. Okay, bye. Who says I'm not an Imperial spy? You're welcome. We're back. We did it. What is it that I will be joining you? Do tell me. Do tell me. I gotta know. I need to know. Big boss. Just hit things. Up yours! I mean, yeah, I'll do it. Till seas swallow. What if I just like, nah. Mysterious. Actually, I'm just a carpenter, but I'm dabbling in alchemy. Also, I made a great rotisserie chicken. And then everyone clapped. Her name? Evelyth Einstein. Hey Minnie, hit me with the deets. Pray return. to the waking sands. Ricky! Are we looking at the wall, or is it the person to his left? Why did it... Oh, okay. Bird me. She needs her juice. We'll get her juice, don't worry. The pride was palpable. I ain't met nobody. It's my first day here. Oh, is it what, Alpha now? Oh, these dorks. Yeah, we just met them. I'm Biggs. And I'm Wedge. Wow. What if they're backwards? Hi guys, I'm Biggs here. I'm Wedge. Welcome to the party. Heckin' lovely, Orzia. Let me tell you about it. We're always in the sands. Pray return. The Sliffs.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady.
Baldies.
They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like
Cabbages.
floating ones that worship the primal Ramu.
Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
Yeah, she's pretty baller.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals.
Oh no.
Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
I am in fact
Ida
a child.
and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Bird, 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 bird. We're getting a bird. We're going a bird. Bird, bird. Why are you... Never mind. Burb me. He a big burb. Ooh. Armor burb. What about this? Is this how's, how's that? Is Alright. I can live with those responses. We can always change it, I think, if we need it. Bird! Acquired! Bird get. Hot sauce? Aw, that's cute. Chocobo. Yes!